Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Scorpio for the week of, not for the week, for the month of July 2023. Hello, my Scorpions. Yes, bitches. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Sunday, I should have up the monthly not the monthly, I'm so confused. More horoscopes to come. So be sure to subscribe to the channel so you know when they're up. So anyways, July 3rd at 7:38 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is the full moon in Scorpio. Oh my Lanta! And the full moon is Capricorn in your third house. So you're just quiet. And you're more in your feelings at this time, and you're doing a lot of listening and less speaking. But also, when you're quiet and you need to say something, everybody listens. Everybody is shut up and listen. If you are upset with others, you don't give the other people satisfaction of showing how you really feel about a situation. This is a busy time for you. You can be starting a new creative project. You can be starting new trends, jumping on trends, or you can be taking what someone else is doing and making it your own. You could be inspired by what other people are doing, but you're throwing yourself into your hobbies at this time. Older relatives may be good for guidance and just for talk at this time. They can feel very stabilizing to you. Your daily routine may seem more comforting to you now. For some of you, you can be butting heads with people from different countries, or while traveling from different countries. Definitely butting heads with the women in your life at this time and not getting along with them. There's definitely some kind of power struggles, jealousy, or power tripping going on at this time with this energy happening around you or to you. So you're definitely having a difficult time seeing eye to eye with certain people in your life. For others of you, this is dealing with your deep fears and insecurities. You may not know where you stand in your relationships. This could also be dealing with a landlord, home, neighbors, HOH at this time. So for some of you, you may have overstepped your boundaries with certain people, and now you don't know where you stand with them at this time. So you could be avoiding them. Not the best time for fighting with people on the internet, because you may be playing into somebody's hands. Somebody could hack you, that kind of thing, or somebody could really make you your situation is just going to be made out loud. So it's best, I know how some of you like to control the narrative when it comes to the internet situation. So this is a situation where you may not be able to control the internet situation or how other people perceive you, because this person may have receipts. So at this time, avoid arguing with other people on the internet, or you could get banned on the internet. July 11th at 12:11 a.m. Mercury enters Leo. This is in your 10th house. So there could be, and there's stellium in your 10th house, there could be another source of income coming to you, or you can have little pots everywhere. So this could be your small business picking up at this time, getting another job, important career decisions can be made, or this could be a turning point reach. For some of you, this could be thinking about changing your major at this time. You may have to take on more responsibilities. For others of you, or you may have more responsibilities at work. You may reach an important career goal. You may decide to quit, or for others of you, you may cut back on your hours at this time, or just stop certain routines that you've been doing, because now you're more about your freedom with this energy. This is change happening with your career. Your communication skills will need to be more on top, or you may be the subject of scandal. Changes in career direction may make it hard for you to adapt. An employer may question your competency. This could be certain things may no longer apply in your life, or you could be taken out of certain situations or certain teams or groups at this time, and you could feel some kind of way about it, because everything happens for a reason, and it's certain responsibilities happen for a reason. You need to kind of relax and enjoy the brief moment of not having anything to do with this energy for some of you, or not having certain responsibilities for the moment, because there's a reason for everything. Because then give it 2 weeks, 3 months, and then next thing you know, you're busy doing other things at work at this time with this energy and other responsibilities, or they're why did they take that responsibility away from you? You should have had it in the first place, and then you reinstate it. So just give this energy as a time of a break, okay? I feel like your perception of things could be a little bit inaccurate, so not the best time to go assuming, because we're seeing with ego's eye, with the stellium in your 9th house and the stellium in your 10th house. So you're definitely seeing with ego's eye, and you see what you want to see at this time with this energy. So be careful with the internet and spying on other people. Like I said, with Virgo too, they have the same problem, because you're going to read too much into somebody's situation. You're going to go assuming. So before you go assuming, ask the person like, yo, you single, you dating, you married, what's up? Ask, okay? Instead of just being all like, well, I'm just gonna assume, don't go assuming. On July 17th at 2:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can feel this energy in your ninth house 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after. Great time for affirmations, a great time to get your voodoo, your juju, your santeria on. Manifest. Try to stay in your routine at this time. This could be a very hard time staying in your sober living with this energy. You can be escaping. You can have escapist tendencies through drugs and alcohol at this time, or getting lit more than usual with this energy. I feel with the stellium squaring Chiron in your sixth house, this is a tendency here where your emotional self is really connected with your physical self with this energy. So this could cause problems for you health-wise. Not the easiest time period for you with work. There could be a lot of changes happening at work. So again, go with the flow. For some of you, this could be laid off, or you don't feel like other people are listening to you, and you could be like really fighting with other people at this time. You could feel, because Lilith Moon is still in the 10th house, like you're doing everything and everybody else doesn't know how to do their job. Or you're just not happy where you work at this time because you're not getting along with certain people with this energy. For others of you, your domestic life could be unraveled, and it can be chaotic and confusing time for you, and especially with the parents. For some of you, your parents, because you got Pluto, for some of you, in retrograde in your third house, which still deals with like people at the home, and your parents could be like trying to work on their marriage at this time, but at the same time still fighting and stuff, and it's like they're in the house, they're not in the house, they're here, they're there, it's like, whoa. So it can be an emotionally confusing time for those of you who are teens. For some of you, July 17th at 3:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the North Node enters Aries. This is in your sixth house of daily routine and pets. Careful with getting lit, drunk at this time. You can find your escapist tendencies or stalking people on the internet no longer apply. And what happens is, because mental problems like paranoia, schizophrenia, and depression and anxiety can happen at this time, or you're going to be very much in your feelings. You could be dealing with like issues of abandonment with this energy. So this is going to bring up all your problems. Great time for therapy. Okay, so therapy, life coaches, great time for that. So be really careful with yourself during this time period, and your warped sense of perception is going to happen. This is a good time to work on yourself, a great time for meditation, but don't spend too much time alone with your thoughts, because then you're going to get too much in your feelers. The universe will no longer support you escaping reality or losing yourself in imagery worlds, both of which undermine your self-confidence and really make you lose your nervousness. Okay, so you're going to be very uptight or tightly wound. You must steer away from self-pity to a path of responsibility and discipline. Scary though it may seem, the discipline will build your confidence and soothe your soul. Apply restrictions to your thoughts and diet as well to keep you grounded. Good physical health, as the universe will support your efforts to take care of your body. You may have a secret desire to become a medical doctor, natural healer, nutritionist, a nurse, whatever. You're going to be delving more into your healing powers within you. So this is a beautiful time for doctors and nurses, because you bring out healing energy. Good luck with small animals. Scary though it may seem. Let me see. Okay, so I already said that. Okay, I already said that. Alrighty. So you spend some significant portion of your life in hospitals for some of you, and some of you I already read, and this is true. Okay, so this is gonna be, possible hospitalization. For some of you, there is possibility of imprisonment. For others of you, you could be taking a sabbatical and going to like a yogi retreat or something like that, something very spiritually intense, like an ashram or a monastery. For others of you, there is the potential here to be institutionalized. You don't have to be, but there's the potential, okay? Especially the potential can happen during the month of March and April, when the stellium goes into your sixth house. Now, thank God this is only a year trend. When the stellium goes into your sixth house. So, you have to kind of be aware of those energies during next year, okay? Because that's when you're going to feel most of the effects of this. So don't repress your feelings at this time. Talk out your feelings, journal your feelings with this energy, have more of a sobering lifestyle. For some of you, you may just quit getting lit because you don't like the way it makes you feel. After a while of doing it, I done it, but by accident, literally. Like, I went to a fancy Christmas time, picture it, bunch of gay guys, Macy's versus Martha Stewart freaking holiday party. And you got your brie dip, you got your brie fondue, you got your crab ragoon, you got all these fancy things, and then you got these brownies. And I ate all the brownies. I ate $250 worth of pot brownies. Stroked the damn out. That was the last time I did it. So I was just like, and my head was up like this the whole time. And they're like, wow. And I'm like, and I couldn't bring my head down. And I was like, and my head stayed up like that the whole time I was high. I was like, I can't. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so so whatever happens, you may not do it. But this is a great time to deal with your daily routine. You may love being productive and in a routine with this energy. You are having easier time to complete the task at hand. Even though, it seems very restrictive or seems unfairly distributed to you, just complete it. At your worst, you hide behind paranoid fantasies, letting others work while you wallow in self-pity. Completing even the most unpleasant task brings a sense of accomplishment and great self-confidence, okay? Do not despair what your work is not do not despair that your work is not good enough, that the outcome of your endeavors is not ideal, that you are unloved, or that people will let you down. You are here to experience real life. Messy kitchen sink, fungus on the kitchen sink being thrown at you, real life. Like, you have to learn to not go to drugs, alcohol, pot, but you have to learn to somehow deal and handle your feelings. You have to learn to feel. Okay, even though I hate feeling myself, but you have to learn to feel, and then you have to learn how to manage those feelings as they come. And trust me, it has not been easy for me, okay? It has not. I went through a death, and then I went through a divorce. I have abandonment issues. Oh my Lanta, I'm trying to move on from my ex, but it's like, damn, so it's kind of like, I get it, but I'm not drunk, I'm not doing pot, I'm not medicated, I'm not seeing therapy, I'm delving into my Kabbalah, and that's it, and I meditate, delve into Kabbalah, I eat right, and that's it. So, but you are supposed to feel. You are supposed to feel, but also don't repress those feelings that you're feeling. Talk about them. Life is messy. Life is not perfect. And it's sometimes, the majority of time for me especially, it's very disappointing. And you got to find the blessings in those small moments when it's not disappointing. Okay? And certainly it can be improved by it cannot be improved by you worrying and obsessively worrying about things that are out of your control, obsessively worrying about the minute little details of life. I don't worry about the little specifics in life. I worry about the damn outcome, and then even that, I don't worry about it, because if God wants me to have it, God will. If God wants me to have this success with my business, with my social media, God will, so it's kind of like you have to learn to let go of what if that, I could drive myself crazy with all different type of feelings, okay? And then did I tell you my ex is already booed up with some chick too? Okay, and it's very Telemundo, but it's not my circus, not my monkey, not my problem anymore. But it's very Telemundo, Telenueve, get the popcorn, where is Walter Mercado with the damn horoscopes during the commercials? It's like that. It's really Telenueve kind of thing. It's like, oh, mira. It's like, I'm on the phone with my friend. I'm like, oh my God. And then every now and then the little bitch decides to antagonize me. And then, I have to scream and yell at him and be like, look, I'm dealing with abandonment issues. I'm dealing with mourning my friend Marvin that I loved and lost. 25-year relationship, no silence between us, talking all the time, and it sucks too, all the way up to his death. And and it's like, this is the issue, so it's like, I understand, I get it, but you can't do but you got to continue going. You got, Marvin said that before he died, he had diabetes and a quadruple bypass, and he said, there's nothing I could do about it, but I got to continue walking. you know? So you got to continue walking, all right? So no matter what, just continue walking your path, all right? Don't stop walking, because there's no sense to stop now, all right? Build your mental and physical strength now. Maintain a positive attitude and contribute where you can. You'll be surprised how that you will find a deep well of faith growing inside you, okay? And I've been through everything. This here is a kitchen sink moment I'm going through, but let me tell you, it's like I can't make my life up. I literally can't. And half of it has nothing to do with me, and I still can't make my life up. It's like, damn, you know? So on July 22nd at 9:33 p.m., Venus goes retrograde. This is reevaluating your career directions or your relationships with certain people in your life. What you would like others to think about you can become the focus. What is your reputation worth? And in fact, this is your reputation. What is your reputation anyways? The surest way to attain success now, and it's hard because you got the Lilith Moon and Volcanus in there as well, is to define it. What is success to you? And you can't get what you want if you don't know what it is. You may discover what you worried about not attaining is actually not what you really want at this time. And it wasn't what you wanted in the first place. So be careful with that. Clearing the decks for real personal success in the end, willing to redefine goals and clarifying the expectations can make this a time that will both bring forth fruit and plant the seeds for another crop. Then on July 22nd, we have at 9:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, no, none of my computer want to work. My computer is like, At 9:50 p.m., the sun enters Leo. Your focus turns to career matters, achievements, and the way to get ahead. There is a possibility of a promotion and getting the opportunity to take on a leadership role, an increase in responsibility. Be careful not to overwork yourself, or you may develop a heart problem or back problems. A good time to talk out your feelings to others. If something is bothering you, say something. If you don't want to say something to the person, because I know you're non-confrontational, talk to your family members. If you don't want to say it, then talk to that one friend that you got, okay? But talk out your feelings, because if you don't, my Scorpios, it really does affect your health, okay? It causes real problems with cancers. Okay, it causes real problems, okay? I do feel like they may be very stabilizing to you, and they may have the advice that you're looking for, or give you emotional validation at this time, or you're wanting to or what you want to receive at this time. For others of you, this would be a great energy to speak now or forever hold your peace. So there could be some new opportunities coming up, and you're just gonna have to be brave and bite the bullet and just speak now, or else forever hold your peace. You have an opportunity to whatever grievances that you have with another person at work. This would be a great time to say something about your grievances with this energy to others of you, because they initiate changes that you want. So somebody important could be coming in your job, and whatever the hell you don't like at this time, this could be like the boss or the owner coming in, shaking everybody's hands. Wow. Okay, shaking everybody's hands and saying, hi, blah, blah, blah. And you could say, can I speak to you? I've done that before. I've done that with the district manager at Starbucks. I used to work at Starbucks when I was younger, because I love their coffee. I'm like a Starbucks-aholic. It's like, you want to go on a date with me? Let's go to Starbucks. Okay, yeah, I can go. Yeah, okay, I can go. Yeah, and it's like, I love my Starbucks. So anyway, once upon a time when I worked at Starbucks, I didn't like the way my manager was doing the shift supervisor thing. He was really being favoritism, and I was a really hard worker, and I wanted to grow, blah, blah, blah. So I met the district manager, and I was starting to talk to her and kikiing with her and just having fun time bantering back and forth with her. And she said, come here. And I came, and then I told her what was going on and stuff like that, and I told her all my grievances and stuff like that. And then you know what she did? I don't think she really liked the manager either, and she said, stand outside, go outside with me. And I'm like, okay. I went outside with her, and it's this big giant glass wall, so they could see everything that's going on, right? And she said, now stare at your manager. And I stared at him, and then she pointed at him, and then she continued talking. He walked outside, and he went and I was like, and she's like, you see, that alone drove him crazy. And I just laughed, and then we walked back in. But it was so funny. But yeah, she helped resolve some issues that I was dealing with then. So, it's always good to talk to people important. Then on July 28th at 5:31 p.m., Mercury enters Virgo, reconnecting with people from your past. You may prefer solitude or few relationships. Friends may seem more distant, or you're not talking to them at this time. For some of you, friends can just quietly leave your life. Organizations that you're involved in may place more responsibilities on you. Some of you, this is not the easiest time period for work with this energy. You may not be getting along with the people at work at this time as well. For some of you, this could be getting laid off, or this could be certain things may be taken away from you. Again, I'm feeling that, and certain things may no longer apply at work with this energy. You may not be feeling appreciated by others or what you bring to the table, and this could be other people taking credit for your work as well. So make sure to speak now, or else forever hold your peace. All right, so we got some major thinking to do, some major reevaluation of our situation at this time with this energy. So you may not do anything about this situation at this time. You may be trying to manifest this situation at this time. You could be your own worst enemy during this time period and creating restrictions and blockages on yourself when it comes to pursuing what you want at this time, okay? So you're your own worst enemy at this time for some of you here, because you're creating blockages. You're overthinking certain situations. You're making out of mountains out of molehills when there is no molehill. So just be careful of your actions at this time and overthinking things with this energy here, which is not going to be so easy for you because you have South Node in your 12th house at this time. So, it's not, you don't make decisions very quickly. The Queen of Cups, you are reconnecting with people from your past with this energy here as well. So this could also be a love interest or a crush you could be reconnecting with, but you're not so quick to reconnect at this time, okay, because you could be going through other things in your life with this energy, like a divorce with this energy here, or some kind of transformation with career at this time. The Ten of Cups, your perspective, your opinion, your attitude towards the situation may change. So you may actually do something about it. You may actually reach out to this person, or if this person talks to you, instead of hissing at them and getting mad at them and screaming and yelling at them, you know how some of you do, okay? You may actually sit there and have a conversation with them and be nice. The Tower card talks of change happening. For some of you, this could be a move happening, traveling coming up for you this month with this energy. The Knight of Swords, things begin to happen very quickly for you. This is new love coming in. I feel like for some of you, you could be just talking to this person for now, or dating other people at this time with this energy here. So you could be putting restrictions about them calling you, or you want them to call you on the WhatsApp app with this energy here. So there's definitely some kind of restriction going on still. The Ace of Coins, creating your own reality, more money coming in, getting a job at this time with this energy here as well. The Two of Cups, I feel like you have an intense emotional connection with this person as well with this energy. The Four of Cups, but you are not so quick to jump, okay? So you need more convincing, you need more proof, you need more emotional validation either from this person or other people at this time, but you're very cautious with this energy here. So you could be overthinking situations. Like I said, North Node in the 6th house. So after the 17th, you're not so quick to jump. You could be almost flaky at this time. People are not going to like you at this time because you're going to be flaky, okay? And you're just going to be yes, no, and it's going to be oh my goodness, make up your mind. All right, I do see a lot of passivity happening here, but I do see you finally, for some of you, something's going to happen in July where you may talk to this person. Okay, this relationship that you've been fantasizing about, you may actually talk to this person. I do see for others of you here, slow and volatile changes are going to be happening for you at this time with this energy here. So whatever you've been putting the brakes on or slowly moving towards, it's kind of like going, I think I said this with you guys before, it's kind of like going into a slow moving car accident, going 15 miles per hour, and you're just ready to T-bone the person, and it's you are going slow as hell, and it's okay, All right, any day now. We're going 15 miles per hour, the both of you. Somebody hit somebody, okay? And it's like, okay, we're going to sit here. I'm going to go get some popcorn. You want any popcorn? You know, it's kind of like that kind of situation. And you see it coming. The inevitable is happening, but you dragging your feet for some reason, okay? So that's what's happening there. I do see a sense of emotional stability coming to you this month as well. For some of you, the people that you work with are very supportive and understanding of any kind of lifestyle changes or any kind of changes that you are making in your life at this time with this energy. For others of you, this could be full speed ahead when it comes to a potential relationship that you've been interested in and been wanting to pursue. You may finally say something to this person here, and then it's going to be all systems ahead. Like, I feel like you're going to feel I think that you're in love with this person, that you're going to feel very confident and very like, okay, like this is like the one. And you know, you two are both going to be feeling each other. So you're going to feel very confident in this relationship and whatever it brings to you during this time period. The Knight of Wands, I feel like this could be an adventure in love, an adventure in flirting. For some of you, this could be marriage proposals happening, so mazel. This could be moving in with your partner, so mazel. This could be going on a trip with your partner as well, and it's going to be like an adventure, traveling with each other, so mazel. Okay, I feel like for some of you here, you're doing everything and anything you can to get more attention and more recognition at work. So I would be careful with that, because it could also make you very paranoid, and then you could be reading too much into what other people are doing or not doing, or feeling like, you know, they hate you when they really don't. So there's going to be like a lot of misunderstandings happening at this time. So you may have a lot of lessons with reading into things. For some of you, you could be fighting for more hours at work with this energy here as well, or you could be coming up with money-making ideas during this time period. The Ten of Wands, I feel that you could be taking on more responsibilities. You could be taking on other people's responsibilities. This could be volunteering your time or energy. This could be dealing with activism at this time with this energy, and charities, charity events with this energy here as well. For some of you, they could be doing like that, like win a date thing kind of situation. I don't know why that's coming up, but I feel like that's coming up as well, or some kind of auction happening as well with this energy. So there's something like philanthropy coming up for some of you during this time period. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe here with this energy here. I feel like for some of you here, you need to go with the flow with your emotional self, because you may not be being very logical at this time with this energy. So I would be really careful after the 17th with the North Node in the 6th house. The Hierophant, fate is going to intervene this month. So this could be losing important relationships. This could be new doors opening for you very quickly. This is new love coming in with this energy. This could be you finally, like I said, been saying, getting the gumption to make things happen for yourself, okay? And especially in regards to love relationships. I feel like you could be meeting the movers and shakers in life at this time, or somebody important. For some of you, you could be meeting somebody famous with this energy here as well. I do see wedding, okay? I do see some of you getting a matchmaking service with this energy here, with this energy as well. For some of you, this could be a new person coming into your life that's going to be emotionally supportive of you and very stabilizing with this energy. I do see Pluto energy here, so change is definitely happening for you this month. Certain things may no longer apply in your life as well with this energy. The High Priestess card, I feel you need to trust your intuition. I do see unrequited love, so this could be you crushing on somebody with this energy here. This is a time of introspection for some of you here. You are being manipulated by certain people in your life, so be careful how much you do for other people, because you may regret your decision, and I feel like that might put you in a tangent, and you might lose your damn mind because of it. Because, you know, it's like screw me once, okay, shame on me, but screw me twice, but this is like screw me the third time, and you're like, damn, you know, and this person keeps like using you, and it's like finally it's like enough is enough and you could be like over it, So I see a relationship coming to an end. The Queen of Wands, okay, new love is coming in at this time with this energy. You could be starting a new creative project during this time period as well. I feel like you're very diplomatic when it comes to getting your way. Emphasis on a manipulator, so be careful. I do see you getting into arguments with other people during this time period, so be careful with that. Pick and choose your battles with others with this energy here. I do see a deep spiritual and emotional connection happening with someone new in your life, but I feel like you already know who this person is. The Three of Swords, traveling coming up, whatever decision. For some of you, you could be thinking about leaving a group or organization during this time period as well, so I see that happening. But the decisions that you make are not just going to affect you and this other person that you don't like. It's going to affect everybody around you, so other people are going to be missing your presence at this time with this energy, so know that you'll be missed. I feel like for some of you, you are not able to trust those in authority at this time with this energy. Be careful with that, okay? You're not able to trust people in trusted positions. You may not be able to trust your parents at this time, or one particular parent. You could be kind of feeling like, but I feel like you could, if you're a Scorpio kid listening, be careful, because one of the parents is manipulating you at this time, so be careful. All is not what it seems. I feel like, you're being led astray by somebody with this energy, and they're telling you what you want to hear at this time. For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody could be dealing with a similar problem that you had in the past, and the lesson is that they need to learn how to put themselves in other people's shoes. It's not you, it's somebody else, and it's like they're dealing with the same thing that you dealt with, that they felt like they had the best advice to give. And now you're like, well, what's the advice? And they can't come up with the advice because they're experiencing it and they hate the experience. So the lesson was, you need to learn to put yourself in other people's shoes. Try to be more empathetic towards other people while they're going through it. So that's the message for them. You're just there to witness the karma that is being bestowed upon them. Even though you're going to feel like, oh, they don't deserve that, that's really horrible. But at the same time, they do, because, it's their lesson, it's their tikkun. The Sun card, brand new beginnings, some much needed good news coming up for you this month. Creating your own reality, mastering your money situation as well with this energy. The Four of Swords, I feel with this energy here, you're definitely reconnecting with somebody from your past. I feel like certain people in your life could make you feel oppressed with this energy as well. I do feel like, just like the astrology, you're going to be inspired by what other people are doing, and you're going to take what other people are doing and you're going to use it and create it and make it your own. The Eight of Cups, you're over certain situations, you're walking away from certain situations in your life. The Eight of Coins, I feel like you are carrying on new responsibilities in your life at this time with this energy here as well. So I do see you being a perfectionist and throwing yourself into something new with this energy. The Three of Wands is a time of moving forward. I feel like this could also be an emotionally confusing time for you as well, or this could be a lot of misunderstanding, so try not to read into things. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer, and I haven't seen that one in a bit, is yes. The Six of Wands, success brings about healing to you during this time period as well. I love you, my Scorpions. If you would like a reading with me, check out the link in the description box below. Show your love and support, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses.